Gaming Geek here with a video for Digital Taxidermy's newest Kickstarter. This one is featuring a sci-fi quarter and room set, and I have a sample here that is free for anyone to go ahead and download and print out. Clearly, when you take a look at this right away, you think Space Hulk or Necromunda or any other futuristic game. And what I really like about this is that it uses open lock clipping system, which makes it really easy to pull these things apart and put them together again, just using these clips. Also, as part of the campaign, you're going to have access to some of their previous Kickstarter material. They have two other. I've printed one out here, and I apologize because I didn't have enough time to really give it the paint job that it deserves. But what I really like about what Digital Taxidermy has done is it enables you to make terrain out of all of your 3D print spools after you're done using all of that PLA. This thing I think looks fantastic and is just one sample of the many different pieces of terrain that you're able to build. This is a little arcade, and I didn't have a chance to paint up all of the little arcade machines that are inside. On their website, it also shows that you can add little LED lights that is really easy to do with the spool. So this is a fantastic way to repurpose what I think a lot of us 3D printers have, which is a wealth of all of these spools that we don't exactly know what to do with. And you can obviously stack these up. This is a really quick way to fill out your wargaming table for any sci-fi skirmish games. So in this video, I'm going to go ahead and walk you through the current Kickstarter. There is maybe about 2 weeks after I post this video of that Kickstarter left, so make sure you go ahead and click on the links below to go to their website and see what's going on. Also, I'm happy to say that Digital Taxidermy is offering the Ultimate Mega Bundle Pack for one of the GGGGs for this month of November of 2020. At the end of each month, Bob the Beholder picks one of my Patreon supporters to receive a gratitude gift, just thanking them and appreciating them for all of the support that they show this channel. So if you're not a Patreon yet and you want to get in on that, go ahead and click on the link below. But let's go ahead and go to the computer and I can show you and walk you through the current Kickstarter. Digital Taxidermy did send me the files for both the spool and the dystopian future sets so that I could download them and print them out. So here's the page, and they've raised about $6,000 and they have a little more than 2 weeks left to go. And there's a couple of different reward levels. The first one is for about $46 US. You're going to get the core set, but that doesn't come with any stretch goals. And they are all delivering in December, so a couple of weeks after the Kickstarter ends, you'll be able to receive the files. So pretty quick turnaround. Next level up is for about $60, you can get the core set as well as any unlocked stretch goals, and that is only a difference of $14 more, so I think getting this level actually makes more sense. And then the next level up is about $120, and you get all of the previous level as well as the Spool Tower Kickstarter, which I'll go through later. And this is for commercial licensing for $160. For $200, you're going to get the Ultimate Mega Bundle, which is all of the files from the previous two Kickstarters as well as this one. So this is the Mega Bundle set. And the gratitude gift for Patreon supporters is receiving the Mega Bundle set at the end of this month. So let's go ahead and take a look at what files you're going to receive. And what I like about this set is you're not only receiving sort of this sci-fi set, but the slow infestation of an alien form that is spreading throughout these corridors. So I think that's a really cool theme to have, where not only do you have these infected areas where the alien is completely taking over, but also these transition spots to where it is sort of the normal base. You're also going to get these spool towers with the various levels of infestation here. And I think it's very modular, so you're going to be able to build out rooms as well as these corridors. I think this shot looks really good and totally reminds you of the move from Aliens 1, where they land on the planet. And here are the transition pieces. Here you can download the free test file, which is the one I showed you before. And then these are links to their website, which will take you so that you can see the previous Kickstarter. So this is the Ultimate Bundle. And also you can get a discount if you want to try out and purchase one of their files. Social stretch goals. And then here are the stretch goals that have been unlocked already. The core pledge is upgraded with some new doors, which is really cool. And this is what I really like, these eggs and pods that are in these infected rooms. I think this looks really cool. This brain is also unlocked. These raised stairs and stilts. So that adds some three-dimensionality to your board. And here's a list of other unlocks that might happen. There's also a list of short stories that you can read that will provide some background information if you want that. So check that out. And that's pretty much it for the campaign here. Let me go ahead and take you over to their website. And this is their web store, so you can buy these individually. But this is where you can check out, if you're gonna go for the Mega Bundle Pack, some of their previous ones. And this is the Flash Fiction that I mentioned before. But what I wanted to show you, and instead of clicking on these, I think it's a little bit easier to actually look at their previous Kickstarter pages. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. So what I really like is this spool set that they had, and this totally looks like a set that you could use for Necromunda with these sci-fi sets, and then these are the fantasy sets as well. So I think these look really cool. And these sections do print really thinly, so you're not wasting a lot of filament to print these out. So I think this is a really ingenious system, and they have some really cool files, I think. And you can finally do something with all of your printed spools, which I tend to just recycle. But this is a way to repurpose them and have all of this cool terrain, which makes a ton of sense to do. Here are all of the parts that you would be getting from this set. Let's go ahead and take a look at this one. This doesn't require you to have your spools, except for, I think, this hab unit over here. So again, this is a futuristic sci-fi scene. And I think they have some really interesting buildings that you'll be able to print out. A bunch of vehicles as well. So this would be great for Infinity or any other skirmish game that would require a lot of terrain on the board. Also, I love it when they provide all of these little greeblies that you can just stick to even other kinds of terrain or cardboard terrain that you create or make. And that's pretty much it for that. So click on the link below. I do provide a link to go to this Kickstarter page and check it out for yourselves. And here are two games that I think would match well with this dungeon set. The first one is Neomorphosis, which only has a couple of days left to go. And looking at this map, you can definitely build out these rooms, especially since part of the lore from this game is an infestation that's happening. Another possible game is Legions of Steel. Also currently on Kickstarter, you can build out these as well. So in addition to those games, obviously Space Hulk, Kill Team, Necromunda, any of those games I think this terrain would work well for. So there you have it. I hope that was helpful for you, and I hope that you are excited about the potential terrain that can fill up your board. Again, one of my lucky Patreon supporters will be chosen to receive the GGGG, the Ultimate Bundle Pack. So make sure you check in on that as well. Otherwise, I hope that you have fun printing out this various terrain and checking out what other options you have from Digital Taxidermy. Happy hobbying, and we'll see you next time.